in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves.
First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006. We welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Carolina Panthers and the New Orleans Saints. Alongside Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico, and this is Ryan Fitzgerald. He's got the ball on the tee. And off we go from the Superdome. And this will work out quite well. We'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. At their own 30-yard line.
And I'm in control.
On the ground, this is Kendrick Miller. And a good start on the ground. He gets 8 on the game's opener.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Up the sideline, past midfield. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's going to go all the way for the touchdown. But hold everything. There's a flag way back on the other side of the field. And this one is going to get wiped away. On the handoff, it's Kamara. Up the sideline to the 40. And he'll be forced out of bounds. And pick up a 14 on that one. It's good for a Saints first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. Initially, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Chuck to throw on second down. This one is caught by Robinson. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Miller. And he'll get about 5.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From the 41. Here's second and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Miller. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Third down, and here is shot. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
They'll indeed go, and it is shot. That's incomplete. Derek Hall on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Panthers.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Moving outside the pocket. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Chuba Hubbard, the man he was looking for. And it'll lead to a second down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's caught. Free Palmer. And they'll get about 8 out of that one. But still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Third and 2, and here's McCarthy. He's got a man. That's McMillan. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First down. A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Carolina.
Throwing again is McCarthy. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
It's now second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. He'll throw complete to Chuba Hubbard. And this shakes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
15 yards. That's another Panthers first down. A gain of 15. And a Panther first down.
The RPO. That one is complete. And the Panthers are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Panthers first down. First and goal, Carolina.
They'll run with Hubbard. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
McCarthy to the air. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Ellis. And the Saints are going to take possession.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
He'll swing this out to Miller. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. But there is a flag on the field, and that is in the area where usually someone was held.
Okay, ready? 19 line. Check smash. Bravo 80.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. Rolling right. Now he'll run it. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
Brings up second down at the 17-yard line.
Second down, it's Shuck. Exiting the pocket right. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try and run here with Miller. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to defend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
That's just a great job defensively, Mike. Here's a chance they have to get off the field. They sell out for the run. They know it's coming, and they're able to force a fourth down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And he'll be taken down. That's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the first quarter. 0-0 is the score. More from New Orleans after this. Here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Miller. Finding room at the 35. Still going. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Saints will take a 7-0 lead.
Panthers nothing.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. To the left side, he's got Kmet. They'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. He's going to air this one out. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Saints will take over here just past the 30.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. Just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. It's second down.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath, but give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, New Orleans.
Saints. First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Miller. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
This offensive line continues to be very physical at the point of attack. They've been able to give their backs plenty of room to run. And that's why they've already eclipsed the century mark here in the opening half.
Finding space at the 15. And he'll take this one in. Kendra Miller. Touchdown, New Orleans. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a gain.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. Yeah, he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. That's caught. It's the tight end, Clement. First and 10.
That's good for our Panthers. First down.
Now Hubbard has some room inside the 30. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.